That was so weird, dude. I don't know why. I don't know why my whole everything just died, bro. What's up, Drew?
Looks like it might be frozen. So, how much of Aaron's background are you familiar with?
Me?
Yeah.
We kind of talked about it, but aside from like all the details, I know that he is like. What do you need to know?
Sylvestra. Is that a city or is it a town, a continent?
I don't know. Did he say that?
Oh, wait a minute. Well, I'm looking at his background now, and I just realized it says it's a sizable province.
So that might be what he was naming. It could honestly, Erendite could be the city, and Celestra could be the continent.
That's what I was just thinking.
Yeah, swap those because the Knights of Erendite just sounds good. What's up, Drew?
You scared him.
My bad, bro. I didn't mean to. I didn't mean to spook him. He shit the bed there.
Looks like he's popping in. I don't think he can hear us when we tell him, "Hey, we see you." Hey, there he is again. I can see your creepy look. You have no sound.
Yeah, click your mic at the bottom.
You look like Mr. Wilson from Home Improvement.
Click your mic at the bottom. Click your microphone at the bottom. I don't know how else to tell him, bro. I had an actual microphone.
Well, in your video, when you did that, your video is right on top of the microphone.
1 second. Can you hear
Hey,
me?
there he is.
There he is.
Yeah.
Yeah. So did my signaling work?
That's weird because it's not. It was pulling up my headset, but it wasn't giving me audio or anything. So I had to go in, set the audio to. Like I had to go into settings for the tablet, take off phone calls and media only, then go into the audio system on this, and set it the system default, and for the microphone to be a speaker.
Weird, bro.
That is weird.
I don't know, but I'm about to do something different. I'm about to just plug in my wired earbuds because I can barely hear y'all.
Oh, really? We hear you
And
fine.
my volume's all the way maxed up and everything. So,
You're loud as
hold
shit
on.
on
Who
Mark.
did this? And why?
That was ad. Random. That was ad. Random. Okay. Okay. What is that coming from?
He had his headphone detached.
Okay, working good?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I can hear y'all a lot better than my headset.
Oh, I was like throwed, bruh. I was like, what?
Apparently, my Arctis headset only likes the Xbox. Nothing else. Even has Bluetooth and connect to just about anything, but you know.
It's a picky bitch.
Oh yeah. You know, considering that it was giving me fucking issues at the tournament.
Yeah.
Dear God. Okay, I need to turn off my Xbox because it was turning on my Xbox. that's off. Okay.
Alright, I think everything's running well.
Okay, so
I did not want to do that.
I'm reading over more of his backstory, and it says the younger Zane grew up as a living, modified with a military brat, alongside his younger sister Janira, in the capital city of the Duchy of Arendite.
Yeah, that was what remember that conversation we were having the other day? That's what he was talking about. So it would be the Duchy of...
Is the Duchy a title or is it a place?
Google it. I have no freaking idea. That was Aaron's idea, not mine.
You can't Google it because it's his creation.
A duchy?
The Duchy of Arendite.
Just Google what a duchy is.
But it, here, it literally says capital city of the Duchy of Arendite.
Oh, I don't know.
Like, he made this up. So I gotta find out from him what the duchy is.
The duchy... Okay, so he was talking about how since the king died, who's next in line under a king for British... the British...
The queen.
The duke. Dukes.
The duke.
And the duke reigns over a duchy.
But that was a lord.
It is in my lore, but it's a duke. Look up the damn yeah, Google it. I told him it was going to get confusing, and the only person it wasn't confusing was him. I was like, all right.
Gotta make sure I'm spelling this right. D-U-C-H-Y. The territory of a duke or a duchess, a dukedom. So, damn it, Aaron, you left out a major detail. If the duchy is in the capital, if the capital city is in the Duchy of Arendite, what is the capital of Arendite?
Callum, he said.
Callum. Okay. C-A-L-L-U-M, I suppose?
Yes. Yeah.
Like, these are little details that I needed.
Yeah, that was all kind of confusing me.
And yeah. So this is actually kind of convenient that I've got you and Drew on this meeting.
Nice. Oh, by the way, Drew, I'm streaming right now, so you're live. I'm just letting you know.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
Thanks for the heads up.
I'm just letting you know, because I'm doing this and Shin Megami Tensei.
Oh damn, nice.
Yeah.
Multitasker over here.
Well,
Yeah.
I was originally supposed to stream Shin Megami Tensei, but then y'all wanted to have this call. I couldn't stream yesterday because we had this call, so I just had to. I'm having to do both.
Well, I wasn't supposed to be part of the meeting. I just happened to be like, oh yeah, I got some free time. I could join in.
You need to be part of the meeting. One, to
Well,
see
you did, though.
one, to see if this works with you in here, and two, so we can flesh out any more details that we need to.
Right.
Yeah. Which is why I'm glad it's the two of you. So, I know we discussed that there are certain races that are going to be very rare throughout Parasolis, or throughout this campaign.
Yeah.
And Minotaurs happen to be one of the very rare races. And the way that Lavelle and Turok are going to know each other. Remember I told you that I was going to have a character that visited your town frequently, and
Right.
you and that character became really good friends?
Yeah.
Turok, the Minotaur, is that person. And for you, this was a grand opportunity to be able to have a really good friendship with a very rare species to even come across.
So, I guess tell me about your character, Drew, and tell the world about your character.
So, I would say one of a kind Minotaur. He's gonna be a. All right, ignore the screaming baby, or toddler, I should say.
Right.
No, he. Oh no, that's cats. Cats.
Ignore the screaming baby cats.
Yeah. Anyways,
Or is the
he's
cat
a,
attacking a baby?
Oh dear God, let's hope not. We'd have a dead cat.
Or a dead baby? Oh no, I'm just kidding.
No. Nathan
Yeah.
is.
I know. It's a joke. I'm just playing. I'm just playing. Don't cancel me. Don't cancel me. All right.
No. I've seen Nathan slip and fall in our living room on the floor, hit the back of his head, and get up like nothing happened. And I'm not talking no soft hit. I'm talking about a full-on hard hit.
Cat doesn't stand a chance.
Yeah. He gets that from Jay, unfortunately. I know from experience with the hard head. Anyways, I'm running a Minotaur Paladin Lancer.
Minotaur Paladin Lancer.
Yes.
So, are you going to be sticking to the normal paladin thing and follow a deity?
As a paladin.
Because if so,
oh,
there is a
oh,
specific deity that you should follow. We don't have a name for him, but there's a specific one, and it would actually give you a reason for tagging along in the quest.
See, and we had that discussion when I was making it last night. Is either I can follow a deity, or I could take the Oathbreaker, but the Oathbreaker would have severe consequences and whatnot. But I told him we'll cross that bridge once we get to it.
Well, that's probably a good idea.
Because like if I'll have a certain deity in mind, I can follow that, and once we get to that bridge where I can take the Oathbreaker, that's something I can probably reflect on doing and make my decision on at that point.
Because you got to keep in mind, paladins don't draw their power from a deity. They draw
Yeah.
their power
From the belief in the deity, right?
no, from their oath.
From their oath to the deity, or whatever. Not specifically to it.
It's not necessarily to a deity.
Yeah, I just misunderstood it.
Yeah.
And so
their
did I.
oath is their belief.
Right.
Yeah, I did at
If a
first
deity
until last
told them
night.
to do something. Yeah, if a deity that they worship told them to do something that would cause them to break their oath,
They
most
would.
paladin would disown the deity. Because their oath comes before anything.
So, have you picked an oath? Are you
No,
still
not yet.
You won't be able to do that until level 3.
Oh, got you.
Yeah.
What is he? He's starting level 1, just like me, right?
Yes.
And Aaron is already aware that when the two of you get together, when Turok and Lavelle get together, they forget that they're adults and have been trained. And all that goes out the window.
That's actually hilarious.
So there will be quite a few situations where Zane is going to literally have to put his foot down to snap you guys back to reality. Because you're going to be 5-year-olds all over again with your best friend.
Facts.
So let the game of ball tap begin.
Ball tap? Oh no. No, no. No, fuck that, dude.
But whatever.
No, my character
Whatever.
gets ball tapped by a Minotaur, he's dead.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
especially mine.
so no ball tap.
I have a strength score of 19.
Yeah, no ball tap. We gonna try to stay in character a little bit in this in this
Yeah,
particular
yeah,
campaign.
yeah. Uh,
More so than everybody did with Greg's campaign. Let's just put it that way.
that's
Greg's campaign was horrible.
uh, me, Priest, and Aaron played around with the thought of me being a small Minotaur,
That's
as
funny.
in like the 5'10",
Right.
like human size, and having this ridiculous strength still. But we're gonna have you and Zane in that, but then again, we're gonna have that Goliath monk who's up in the 7 foot as well.
Does that mean you're gonna be playing a tank?
Yes.
Okay, that actually works because my character is a sword fighter, and I could have made him a tank, or he's a fighter, but I could have made him a tank, but I chose, for the sake of character building, I chose not to, because my character is more about acrobatics. He is a,
Right.
I mean, he's a swordsman, and he's got some beef on him, but it's all about speed for him. He's a damage dealer. He's a little squishier than a tank should be, which is fine. That's what I wanted. But I wanted him to have, like, if he wears armor, it'll be light armor, kind of like in the artwork I did.
Right. I don't think I've ever actually played a full-on tank.
Well,
Yeah.
whenever I
I don't
play,
think I ever have. So this is gonna be a little bit new to me, especially running a paladin.
right?
Oh, by the way, I'm also an albino minotaur.
Albino,
Yup.
so a white minotaur.
Which means
Yep.
even among the rare species, he's even more rare.
Oh, that's how rare can you be?
Pretty rare.
I mean, the only one step further than that was if I would have made myself like 5'10" and be a short ass.
Dude, that's funny.
But Aaron's like, dude, you've always played the short character. Be a tall character for once. Stop being you.
A short minotaur. That's hilarious.
So, getting back to it, this is one of the things that we talked about last night too. Is we got to make sure that once the campaign gets going, we're not rabbit trailing off into story time. The only story that
Yeah.
should be rolling is the one that we're playing. Got to try to do the same thing with these sessions so that we can actually stay focused and get the information that we need to get made. The longer it takes for me to get what we need, the longer it's going to take for us to be able to actually go live. Now, his Minotaur is a wasteland Minotaur. So one of the continents that I'm going to put in here is going to be one that from one of the moons that had the shards falling off of it.
Right.
A large section of that continent is going to be referenced as the wastelands because it was so heavily impacted from these things hitting.
Or what if it could be around where Arisolis crashed into the planet?
That's what I was thinking.
I mean,
I might even actually do it as an island chain. A continent that ended up being an island chain because of Arisolis crashing.
yeah, I mean, you could do it because it doesn't, in terms of it being in the ocean, I think it makes sense, but it doesn't have to be because in my mind when I wrote it crashed into a continent and shifted the tectonic plates and made the world what it is today. In my mind, that was how I
That'll
pitched.
be perfect. Yeah, that'll line up perfectly.
That was what I had in mind
'cause
for.
that will allow us to. Yeah. No,
So,
that works out perfect.
so a
because
wasteland
that means,
would
like,
make sense.
where he's yeah, where he's from, it's literally a chain of islands that used to be a solid continent,
Right.
and now they're just wasteland islands.
Yeah, but the description of the Minotaur is a southern waste Minotaur.
Which would
Yeah.
still work because
You can still
Aristoteles is in the middle of
you
the.
can still be from a southern island.
Yeah,
Okay,
it's
okay.
still in the middle of the. It's like dead center in the map.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I just got to come up with a name, an actual name for what that chain of islands used to be called.
Let's see. Like a name for the islands, like the cluster of islands. Do you want to give it something kind of like foreboding?
Yeah, I definitely want it to be dark in context to kind of match the atmosphere of what those islands are like. Kind of like, and obviously not this blatant, but Skull Island.
Why don't you call it? Why don't you call it Devil's Tusk?
It'll match the well, no. Well, you got to keep in mind there's going to be a couple tribes of Minotaurs on this island.
Yeah, keep in
So-
mind, too, that
Tusk, not
Usually-
really horn,
Hold on.
maybe.
hold on, no, Tusk works. And this is why. Think about Hawaii. Hawaii is a cluster of islands.
Right.
So the Devil's Tusk will work. Literally a tusk. Okay? And I can take a tusk and break it up into multiple islands.
Yeah, dude, that would be sick. And it would,
Alright.
dude. I think that would be like super sick, and it's almost like considered. I think an area like that, being a wasteland, could be considered almost like a. I mean, obviously, wasteland being like Badlands, but it could be like it could be an area where ships sail around, like it's dangerous to go there. Or at least, maybe people have that perception, or it's like riddled with bandits, or it's, or it could have, maybe it could have some ancient ruins there that, I don't know, whatever you think of, bro. Something to
Well,
give
here's
people
what I
a
have in
reason to
mind.
steer away from it.
yeah, here's what I have in mind. So I'm going to take the tusk and I'm going to break it off into roughly 5 to 7 independent islands that form this tusk. And 2 of the islands, one's going to be the larger end of the tusk where the mast would be. I'm going to set that particular island up to be where the bulk of the wasteland took its hit. It's going to be the most desolate. It's going to be the ugliest. It's going to be the scariest part. And it's going to have kind of a fallen temple. But the temple is being used. But as far as everybody that sees these islands is concerned, when they see the firelight coming from this temple, that to them is the light that tells them they need to go well around this island. Don't come too close, just go around.
Or you could call it like, instead of, if you don't want to do Tusk, like if everybody, so Tusk works, but you could call it like Devil's Fang or something, like something foreboding, something like.
Yeah. No, I'm going to go with the Devil's Tusk.
Okay. I was just making suggestions,
I
but
might-
yeah.
I might find another way to word it, but it's essentially going to be shaped like the tusk for sure. I'm going to break it down to in about 5 to 7 independent islands, and that's going to form that isle. Actually,
I got an idea.
what you got?
So, for part of my backstory, I was born on those islands, and I was taken by a group of bandits or whatever, or slavers even, as a very young kid. I was forced into slavery, well, on my way to transport to be forced into slavery, when a paladin and another paladin in his group ended up raiding that slavery caravan, freeing me, and I became a paladin through that.
Okay.
Okay, if you can take that and stretch that story out with a little bit more detail for me,
Right.
that'll actually be a great background for you, because that being an island that people purposely avoid going to, it would make sense for someone selling you on a market,
Right.
because you're a minotaur, b you're an albino minotaur, so your value to them was worth the risk.
Right.
And then the paladins that rescued you, they saw something in you that they thought was worthy of training you to be one of them. And then you met Lavelle, and everything just kind of went to shit.
That's fun.
Well,
Like, you guys are,
well, it didn't go to shit.
you guys are focused. Well, no, like, you guys are focused when you're not together.
I had
As
a
soon as you guys are in the same vicinity, you
I had-
forget that
I-
you're trained, because you're with your best friend again.
I had a shit life for a moment, and things started getting better. Then met Lavelle, and it sort of became a little bit more interesting.
Right.
Yeah. It just, you're, every time you see Lavelle, and every time Lavelle sees you, you guys can't help but run up to each other and just immediately start talking about everything that's been going on that you haven't been able to talk about with each other.
I like that. I think that's a really good dynamic.
So,
So
what-
for example, when you guys get your first introduction for this campaign in the first episode, when just something for you guys to kind of mull over in your head. Think of something that you've been doing up to the point that you're going back to this town that he's in, that Lavelle's in. Okay.
just to fuck
And
with him.
no, not to fuck with him. It's something that you've been doing. You're a paladin. Like, you are focused as a paladin. You gotta
Right.
keep that in mind when you're coming up with the things that you're gonna do. But think of something that your character would have been doing on the way to this town where Lavelle is. And then Lavelle, I need you to start thinking of some of the things that you've been doing in this town while Tudorok's been away. So that when I have you guys actually meet each other, you can have that interaction that makes Zane go, shit. Here we go again.
All right.
I'm thinking like maybe the paladin
Don't tell me.
Okay.
Don't even say it. Don't say it out loud. Because if you say it here, it's not going to be a surprise on the stream.
Yeah, I think that's a
Think
good idea.
about it.
Okay.
Yeah, think about. I'm just giving you a basis to run off of. So if you got to write it down, write it down. But I want y'all's initial interaction for the first time in a very long time to be A, excited to see each other because you're seeing your best friend again, and B, even if the conversation is you guys stumbling verbally over each other trying to get your stories out at the same time.
Well, what I was
It
thinking
doesn't
is
necessarily have to be that way. Don't tell me any details.
not even the reason why I go and visit that town.
No.
Okay.
I've already told Ryan why your character visits that town. actually have that for you. I just
Okay.
haven't had a chance to tear it yet. That part I've already got.
Okay, well that throws mine. My thought out the window. We
The,
did.
the bottom line of it is your primary reason for continuing to go back to this town is because Lavelle's there, and Lavelle is Turok's best friend
Right.
in the war.
Dude, I think that's a really good way to go about it, for sure.
Oh yeah. So which island am I gonna be from, and what's its name?
Okay, that I'm actually working on right now.
Okay.
Actually, I'm going to stop sharing this so that you guys don't see any of the stuff that I'm doing.
Aw.
There are some things that you don't need to see because it won't be a surprise if you see it.
We can always pretend to act surprised.
Yeah. Trust me, a lot of this stuff that I've been working on, your genuine reactions to it are going to be 9 times better than knowing and having to pretend that you just found out.
So that means I'm gonna have to come up with the tribe name that I was from.
Yes. And actually, if you want, because of how young you were, maybe you don't even know the name of the tribe that you were a part of. The only clue that you have to what your tribe is whatever mark is in your shoulder.
So then it'd have to be raiders that came in, raided my tribe. Okay, so and also the paladin's name and what race. That's gonna be interesting.
Well, as far as that part goes, if you want, I can actually do that for you. That way,
Well-
it takes a little bit off of you. That's up to you. I mean, if you want to come up with the paladin that did it, that's fine. I'm just giving you an option.
Name, I probably could use some help with because I'm not really great with names.
Okay.
As far as race, I was thinking like some race that's really not really that known to be a paladin, and that's why he saw something in me. He saw a little bit of something that he had.
An elf.
Yeah.
Most elves aren't known to be paladins. They're known for being wizards and rangers and fighters.
Right. Hmm.
Okay, so I think the particular island that you are going to be from is going to be called Elion. Elion.
Hold up. Okay, what was it again?
Elion. That's
Okay.
going to be the particular island that you're from. And it's going to be the smallest island of the 7. So I'm going to use this tusk. It's really hard to point when you're trying to point behind you looking through a camera. This
Right.
tusk is going to be your reference, okay? So your island is going to be this part of the tusk, the very end of it. The main island that you guys are going to have is going to be the wider end of the tusk, like the root of the tusk. Let's see here. Ooh, okay. Okay. So, so on that island, so the big tusk, that's going to be, so I'm numbering my island as 1 through 7, 7 being the biggest one, 1 being the smallest, which is where you're from, Elion. The big one is going to be Shotat. Shottat. And on Shotat is going to be the tower, no, the Citadel, which this is the area that everybody sees because of how much light it puts off. It's the Citadel of Costa Betrayer. These are going to be small details that you kind of remember, and you find out more and more as you were growing up, because the paladin that rescued you knows where you came from, but not necessarily the tribe. He just knows that strip of island.
Right.
Gerst is going to be one of them. Ghyrt. Stayfall Island is going to be the third one. Landi is the fourth. Wywood is the fifth. And Antwerpen is the sixth. So the islands, starting with yours to the seventh, is Elion, Gerst, Stayfall, Landi, Waywood, Antwerpen, and Chatal. Or Shotat. I'm sorry, Shotat. And Shotat has the Citadel of Costa Betrayer. That's going to be a fun little thing if you guys ever decide to go to the island.
Shotat?
Yes.
Well, I'm sure we'll end up there at some point. Especially if you put something important there, like ruins.
Well, it's the Citadel of Costa Destroyer. So Costa Destroyer is actually going to be a villain character that you guys may or may not want to cross paths with. But he's essentially the reason why those islands never got reformed to where they were livable by honest folk. Think of him as the evil version of Conan.
Oh shit. The evil version of Conan.
Holy shit.
That sounds crazy as hell, dude.
And just for my own personal notes, I literally wrote evil Conan.
That's that dude gonna be crazy as hell.
Now, as far as the actual name for this
So, is he gonna have an Austrian accent?
It's an evil Conan. So he might be Scottish, I don't know.
That's
Why not German?
That's funny, dude.
I think I'm not even gonna call this, I'm not gonna call it, I'm gonna shape it like a tusk, but it's not gonna be called tusks. I'm gonna call this the Eden Stream.
The Eden Stream?
String.
String, okay.
String.
That's the name of the islands you're doing?
Yes, so the islands are going to be based on a tusk as far as their layout. I'm gonna gap out. I'm literally gonna take a whole tusk and just gap it out to make the different sized islands. But it's gonna be called the Eden Stream.
Okay, that's dope.
Let's see.
A name for an elf, you said?
Yeah. So he's going to have an elf paladin as the paladin that rescued him.
Um,
And let's see what I can generate over here. I'm going to use a generator for the name and see if we can find something. Male or female? Actually, you know what? We'll do this. Okay. I'm going to roll a d2. 1 is male, 2 is female.
Right.
Okay, so it's got to be a male.
let's do this.
How about... Ooh, I kind of like that for a first name. And I like that for a last name. Okay. Orym Kelwyn. Orym for the first name, Orym. Last name Kelwyn. Kelwynn.
That's cool. That works.
His initials is seriously okay.
Yes.
Are you okay? Are you okay? Yes, I am. Yes, I am.
Literally.
That's so dumb. That's so funny.
Let's see. Oh, and I've already got. Oh, I have your order for your paladins. Circle of the Black Falcon.
A circle with the black paladin.
Circle of the Black Falcon.
Oh, got you. That's dope, dude.
So your armor or your shield, whatever you want to put it on, is going to have a Black Falcon emblazoned on it. And I will have to make a character sheet for him. But whenever you guys meet up. Oh, and Andrew, didn't your background was soldier, and it's an enemy that you're never going to forget from the beating he gave you, right?
Yes.
So I'm going to give you two options to pick from because I like them both, but I want your personal opinion.
Hold on.
And Ryan, I want your input on this as well.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. My bond was.
I'll let you guys. Go ahead.
My bond was I'll never forget the crushing defeat my company suffered or the enemies who dealt it, and my flaw was the monstrous enemy we faced in battle still leaves me quivering with fear. So yeah.
Okay. So I'm going to give you two names, and if you guys happen to vote on one each, I'll do the tiebreaker. The first one is the Battle of Trony Vale. The second one is literally just called the Black Campaign.
Okay. I got my answer.
Yeah. Same.
So, how about this?
Alright.
At the same time, we'll hold up our fingers. The first one is the Battle of Trony Vale, and if you hold up two fingers, it's the Black Campaign. Okay? On
Alright,
the count
ready?
of three.
1, 2, 3. The Black Campaign it is.
It's so ominous, dude.
Yeah, dude, it's dark, bro.
Yes.
I was kind of hoping that was the one you guys were going to go with. I like the Battle of Trony Vale, but I think that's going to be the one that Aaron's character was involved in.
Yeah, with my father.
Yeah. So it kind of works out. And it being called the Black Campaign is perfect because your particular group suffered such a horrific defeat that they couldn't even really think of it as anything else other than the darkest night of their lives.
The night that the paladins fell.
Yes. Like you're one of a handful of paladins that survived this.
That's pretty dope. Too.
What was Lavelle's father's name?
Oh my god, how did I forget? So much going on.
Yeah, it's okay. I think I can pull it up over here on your character sheet. Give me a second.
Let's see.
I don't know if you've actually entered any information.
I remember you asking me, and I made up a name on the spot, but I don't remember what it was.
It might be in the conversation that we all had. Hold on. Let's see here.
Let's see.
It's probably way back.
Yeah, I don't think it's gonna be too hard to find. It'll be pretty early on, I think.
Yeah, because it was you and Aaron that were talking about it.
Ooh. That could work.
I hate that I don't remember that.
It's okay.
To be fair, I do have a migraine right now.
That's fair.
Let's see. I'm glad I have fast internet. Otherwise, it'd take me a year to scroll through this.
Right. Like I know Zane had a really cool. Oh, wait a minute. Why don't I just look at his character sheet? Because I'm pretty sure he had it mentioned in there. That's backstory. Zane, Asturias Corvus, son of General Marcus Corvus. Asher Fullrose?
Asher is what I just found it.
Was it Asher?
It's Asher Fullrose, yeah.
Okay, so Zane and Asher Fullrose fought in the Battle of Trony Vale.
And I remember my mother's name was Quintella. Or
Yes.
it was it Quintella or Quinella? Quintella. Had a T in it, yeah. Quintella Fullrose.
There we go. The name of the little town that you are in with that.
I didn't come up with a name for it.
Okay.
So let's do
How
that.
about Maygrove?
Maygrave?
Maygrove.
Maygrove?
M-E-A-G-R-O-V-E.
Yeah, dude, that works.
Okay.
It's kind of an all-rounded type village because I want to say it has a beach, but it's not specifically a beach. It's also, I mean, it's got some technical advancements, but it's not. It's like a town, not a city, right?
Like this?
Yeah, similar to that. Yeah, that's what I had in mind. But there's like cobblestone streets and shit, and
Yeah.
there aren't many vehicles, but there are vehicles.
Yeah.
Um,
I'll be
it-
able to take this map and actually.
it's mostly like military vehicles that pass through. Um,
Yeah.
you know, and they do have like a training yard there for soldiers going to become Knights of Erendite.
Sweet. I've got that map saved. So I'll be able to open that up in my map maker, and I can actually go in and detail the roads and the buildings. I can actually put sand on the beach line for that river that runs right up through it. I can give you 2 different gates. Well, 3. You're going to have 2 water gates, 1 at each end, and then you're going to have an entrance and an exit gate on opposite sides of the village
Okay.
or the town.
And you should also have a sewer system that leads out.
Yes. It's the sewer system is going to kind of run parallel with the river that cuts through.
Basically, like an escape route. That was my. I want to say my.
So you snuck in and out.
Well, no, that, but it was more or less. My father said if anything ever happened to him, and there was no way out, make sure you get your mother and you leave through this way.
Okay.
Type of deal. Because
Alright.
because he's the head of the Knights of Erendite, so he's like he always thinks strategically. He's always got that plan in mind, right?
Yeah. So this is the home of the Knights of Erendite.
No, this is
Or
the
this
home of my father. This is where
Okay, this
some
is
knights
home.
train. Some of the knights live there, but it's mainly my father's home. It's the
Okay.
village that he's from, and he
Okay.
basically gave them. He got permission from Lord Callum or Duke Callum
Yeah.
to dump funding into this town as a special request because he wanted his family to be taken care of, not just his family. So you could have like the village elder or the mayor or whatever you want to put in head of this village. You could have him basically kind of more. He's more interested in the. He's more interested in, or he's very thankful to Asher Fullrose for getting the Duke's blessing and having him improve the daily lives of all of the people that live there because he's from there. So it's almost like my father is a famous knight, the knight who did this incredible feat. He is known amongst like throughout the world, if you know, or most of the world, if anything, for being the type of knight that you don't fuck with.
Hey, priest,
Yes.
is it too late to change my last name?
To what?
Stone Skin.
Ryan, do you like Swift Skin or Stone Skin better?
Stone Skin.
There you go.
I think
So
I
that
just
could line up.
I think it's got a better ring to it, anyways.
and especially since I'm albino.
Yeah.
So I'm kind of leaning towards I'm the
That's why we originally went with the swift skin, because
Yeah.
albinos are unheard of.
But you could also think of it like this, because albinos are also sort of random.
Yeah.
It's a pigmentary fault. So his parents don't have to be albino. So
Right.
stone, and you could even add it this way. You could say Stone Skin is his family name, and he was almost shunned from his family because how could he, a minotaur that has nothing to do with the rest of his family, be considered a Stone Skin?
R the tribe. The name of our tribe is Stone Skin, founded by an albino minotaur.
But you wouldn't know that. Remember, you don't know who your tribe is.
Depending if we settle what age I was captured from.
Well, you're a child.
Yeah,
You would
yeah.
have been too young to know. You would have been too young to know the name of your tribe, and the only thing that you have any kind of reference to is going to be a marking that's put on you when you're born.
Right.
So if you want to put the marking to represent some kind of stone lineage, then you would just assume, well, I've got this stone marking on me. I'm stone skin.
And I was gonna say, like, I could be the chieftain's son.
You can still run with that, yeah. That
Yeah.
wouldn't be an issue.
Because I would have been protected the best as they could until the Raiders came, took over, captured me.
Let's see here. So I'm dropping a scholar into Maygrove.
Okay.
But I'm also dropping. He happens to be a dwarf,
Hell yeah.
and I'm also going to drop a paladin that stays here. She'll know you, Turok,
Okay.
from outside of you visiting this town. She's going to be one of the people that survived the Black Campaign. Her name is Ruda. Ruda of Valdor. Rudda Odvaldotr. Plate mail and a rancier. You'll recognize her warhorse, white warhorse that she rode in that battle. So whenever you see this horse, you'll probably want to give it something every time you see it, just have a habit or a habit. Maynard, Thain.
Dude, I could barely hear you right now.
Thainarv.
Okay.
Thainary. Or I'm sorry, not Y. I don't know why I said Y.
Spell it one more time.
Thainarv. V is in Victor.
Okay.
Thainarv. be two key characters for Maygrove. That anytime you guys are there, they're going to be people that you more or less are almost guaranteed to interact with at some point while you're there. There is a blacksmith there named Rita. And I'm naming these off just so that when you hear it in the campaign, it'll click. Okay, this is somebody I know, someone you're familiar with. And there's going to be a tavern, which is going to be where your sewer escape actually starts, Lavelle.
Okay. And that's where?
It's called the Red Cup. It's an old, beat up dwarven tavern known for having secret doors and passages.
Okay, dope. And it'll lead into the undercity like catacombs or waterway.
Yeah.
Aqueducts.
Yep. The aqueducts. There you go.
I was trying to think of the name of it. I was like, what is that? But aqueducts is exactly what it is.
All right. So the town where everybody's more or less going to be starting off in episode 1 is going to be Maygrove.
Maygrove. Okay, I'll remember that. Maygrove. I like that, dude. It's gonna be sick. And for anybody watching the stream, in case you're wondering, what I'm doing, I'm currently setting my team up so I don't get absolutely railed whenever I put the game on. Because I'm going to fight this impossible ass boss. So I'm finding demons and fusing them right now. So, but also while we're discussing D&D.
That's not what I wanted. Let's see here. Ooh,
Bless you.
thank you. All right. Got a nice little chunk going here. Information.
Awesome. I'm pretty pumped, dude. It's gonna be sick.
Oh, this is going to be fantastic. The amount of information that we're pulling in right now, and what we've pulled in over the last couple of sessions that we've done, it's making it so much easier for me to put this all together. I wish I could show you my screen.
Yeah, that's actually hilarious. Hmm.
And ooh, okay. So I still need to design the catacombs too, or not the catacombs, the aqueduct. Ooh, I think I found it. Let's see. Who just jumped in? Oh, Andrew.
What's he doing?
I didn't know. What are you doing?
Kind of brainstorming on my backstory a little bit.
Okay.
Well, a little bit on Facebook.
Let's see.
Let's grab. Oh, that's perfect. Okay. Vertex, maybe. No, I don't like hex. Definitely stick on square. Details, yes. Motif. That's of all right. I just designed your aqueducts.
Oh, damn, that was quick.
Dynamic dungeons.
No, dungeon.
Hmm.
By the way, just so you know, because of the size of the town, your aqueducts are going to be rather large and room filled because you have to have multiple rooms for multiple areas of the town for access to whatever's underneath the buildings. And your aqueducts are kind of like a labyrinth.
Oh, shit. That's kind of dope, though. That makes sense.
I'm so watch the screen because this is only going to stay up for a moment. This is just so you can get an idea of how big it is. Oop. 1, 2, 3.
Cool.
It didn't pop up. It was like a black screen.
I saw it.
It's still black. It's still black. It's oh, there it is. Holy shit, that's huge. That's dope looking. Okay. Like it popped
There
up. It popped up. It was just a black screen, and you were like, "All right," and you took it down. I was like, "I didn't see nothing."
Oh.
Do I have
Yeah,
to
it
use
takes
like a
little-
light ability or something to see it? Because I
Yes. Yes.
because I
Roll
don't have
perception.
that. Oh, where's the dice? Right here. Hold on.
Top right.
Hold on. Let's roll
I
it.
love
Let's roll it. D20.
Yes.
Boom.
0.
7. I didn't see
Yeah,
shit.
You didn't notice shit.
In fact, I tripped and fell.
Yeah, right. And Sinister Sausage rolled, and he didn't see shit either. He rolled an 8.
Hold up,
Bro,
hold up.
bro, let me ride on your back.
So,
Let me ride on your back.
right.
I can't see. I just tripped over my shoestrings. I don't have shoestrings,
Keep
but
in
if
mind, you're gonna have dead ends. You're gonna have locked doors. You're gonna have unlocked doors. You're going to have
I mean, with my skill in
several
perception,
staircases.
that was about 12.
Now, when you guys initially get down in here from where you're going to be starting at, when you decide to escape through, because just a little bit of a foreshadow for you, you guys are going to have to escape Maygrove to start your journey.
all right, dope.
And when you do, you're only going to see the room that you come out in the aqueducts,
Uh-oh.
which means every left and right turn that you make, every door that you unlock, kick open, or walk through, that's the only areas that are going to be highlighted for you to see.
Wait, holy fuck, for real?
Yes.
Yeah.
So you won't know where you're going until you walk there,
Yeah.
or perceive it.
Correct. You won't even be able to know what's in a room until you're in the room.
Well, actually, I ain't even gonna say that. I ain't trying to give you no ideas.
Oh, don't worry. I
I was gonna say at least the walls don't shift.
well,
Don't give him that. Don't give him that, because he already knows that Minotaurs are natural labyrinth walkers. So
they
I
have
can-
Labyrinthian knowledge, so
Yeah.
he will naturally remember everywhere he's been. However, there are several rooms in this aqueduct that were designed specifically for Lavelle to be able to escape through, but he has to find them.
Hmm.
So some of these walls aren't actually there.
Oh.
Okay, so out of character for a second. Is it?
YouTube Music is a music
Oh,
app where
hold
you
up.
can use Google Assistant
Give me.
to play
Let me
your
fix this
songs.
music.
Get
It
YouTube
started
Music
doing
for you.
YouTube music randomly. There it goes. Okay, so out of character. Is it doors that only I could get through
No.
due to my character's nature? Okay, I was just checking.
Anybody can get through them, but they look like it's going to look like there's a wall there.
Okay.
But unless you successfully investigate or perceive it, you're not going to know that there's actually not a wall. They're visually, unless you can perceive it, visually there's a wall in front of you, but it might not actually be there.
Got
And it
you.
was done that way. Like, I'm going to sketch out a. Aha, excuse me.
Audio sync.
I'm going to sketch out a literal hand-drawn map for you to follow, and you're going to have to match up my shitty-ass drawing to what you see on screen.
Okay. But like, bro,
You're going to have to go, all right.
my
I
father
think
is a
we turn
phenomenal.
left here.
My father's a phenomenal swordsman, but his penmanship needs some work.
Oh, God, yes.
I can't make heads or tails of this.
Literally.
He's good with his hands, just not his fingers.
He didn't think to put the cardinal directions on it?
Right.
Fucking
Right.
dad.
Here's the entrance to the aqueduct. Here's your map. Make sure you take your mother through this if there's an emergency and you got to get out of town. And then you look at it. The fuck is this?
I can't read this.
Figure it out, kid.
It's got like a unicorn drawn in the corner. Like, what the fuck? Is this fucking Zane? Did Zane draw this? Be honest.
No, this. No, it might have been Zane's idea,
It's
but
about
it's 100% your father.
talking about the unicorn in the top.
What the hell is
It's
this
Zane's
arrow?
stamp of approval.
What the hell is this arrow making a 180-degree turn? What?
Bro, that is so funny.
Yeah, these are going to be the curves that you guys are going to be running into.
Oh.
It's just, you know your dad as a strategist. The man knows how to survive a battle. The man knows how to make an escape plan. And he can walk you through it. He can talk you through it, no problem. But he cannot, for the life of him, make it clear as day on paper.
That's funny. That's hilarious. I'm good with it.
I've got all those rooms. Your encounters for the rooms, the loot that's in those rooms. Got it all. Oh shit, I might want to turn off my hotspot.
All right.
Are you supposed to be screen sharing that? Damn it, it's too small of print. I can't read it.
Let's see. Special magic. Oh, almost there. And I'm about to be fighting Beelzebub. Oh, Priest must have got yeeted and deleted.
Yeah, he just sent me a message saying, "Can you hear me?" I was like, "Nope," and you're not showing up in the room.
Oh, I wonder if his stuff just kind of shit itself. I'm sure he'll be back in just a sec.
Yeah. Does it look like he was screen sharing the map? Huh. He just messaged me saying he could see us and hear us.
That's
But-
weird.
We can't do the same. It's even showing that he's still in the room.
Let's see.
Oh, there he is.
Can you hear me?
Yep.
I had to refresh.
Huh.
You good?
That was fucking weird.
Yeah, did you mean to screen share all that?
Yeah, I was trying to.
Oh.
I was trying to get Ryan's attention.
Yeah. I was
So
I was looking at it, but I couldn't read it.
yeah, that's kind of the point. But this is a glimpse of what's going to be running on my end. just so you can see every room already has the encounters in it, the loot in it, whether the door's locked or not, the details of the room.
Jesus fuck, dude, that's crazy.
Like, I even have. I can actually click on a detail. For example, if the south entry takes me to room number 4, I can skip straight to room number 4. If this room takes me to a different room, I can click that and it takes me to that room.
Good
That's
lord.
dope, though.
Right?
So every decision you guys make when you're looking at the map, it'll have a number for the room that you're in. So I'll know at all times where you guys are. I'm going to have tokens made using the character art that's going to be placed on the screen, and you guys will be able. I'm going to do the screen share with Dynamic Dungeon to show where you guys are. That way I can actually do the fog of war so you only see what you're supposed to see.
Is that the one where the camera is like off to the angle, like you showed me with the world map?
No. Hold on a second.
Or is the
I am going to open up Dynamic real quick, and I'm going to screen share so you guys can.
yeah? Because I have no idea what Dynamic Dungeon is.
Okay, so Dynamic Dungeon actually allows me to use animated maps, and it's a top-down view.
Dude, why would we ever play in person with all this?
Oh, dude, trust me, in person with an animated map is phenomenal.
Yes.
Ask Andrew.
Oh, yes.
Dude, that sounds insane, bro.
Oh, it's absolutely fucking bonkers. It's going to take a second for it to load up because I haven't turned the program on today. And I'm going to use a map that I've used in previous campaigns.
I think
just so you can get a feel for it.
I think the ship would work really well.
You want me to do the ship? With a
Yeah.
train?
Either or, because they both have them moving outside.
Fair. Because the train is actually in motion, and it's got
Yeah.
the trees and everything moving past the train that show that it's in motion. The ship, on the other hand, is just on the water, but you can kind of see the water moving.
That's crazy, bro.
It just takes a second for the program to load. Alright, I'm gonna hit play. Okay, so whenever I am whenever I'm not running a particular map right out the gate, you guys will see something like this. Okay, you'll just see I'm going to load the world map into it, but the world map will be left to right, not top to bottom like that.
Okay.
But for an animated map, this is one of the animated maps, and I'm going to cover the whole thing. So what you guys see right now is black, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Now, if you're on the ship and I want you guys to see the ship, I do that.
Oh shit, bro.
Yep. And if one of us walks out to, say, port side to see what's on that side and use perception, that's what we would see.
Bro.
I can fully reveal. And,
Yeah.
excuse me. So, if you want to see, I'm going to do a quick switch. And what you're going to see, this is an animated city. Now, if you look at it carefully, look at the bottom, you can see the ripples in the water, you can see the clouds moving.
And I think a couple of small birds fly in and out too.
Yeah.
Don't tell me you can
But
zoom in.
No, but I do have each section of this city
Dude, that's so crazy, bro. Chat, y'all seeing this shit?
Like, here, I'll jump over to one of the piers for this particular city. So you can actually see, there goes a bird across the water again. From the top to the bottom. There goes another one. Like you can see the water kind of shimmering, and you can see the waves hitting the beach.
Dude, that's awesome.
Now, I can zoom this in. It just requires me to change it from a background to a photo, and then I can zoom in and zoom out. It also allows me to drop a grid over top, so you guys have a full-on grid.
Which is how we mark our movement and enemies' movements.
Yeah.
Because each square is 5 feet.
Now, at the same time, I can drop stuff like this.
Oh, it's that temple again.
So at a close appearance, you can kind of see the heat waves coming off the desert. You can see the eyeball moving on the right side.
That's creepy as hell, dude.
So these are the animated maps, but I can also do just your standard
It's
2D flat map.
It's funny how you say that that's creepy, because in our Thursday campaign, that's the Paladin's Temple.
That's hilarious. So, I do have a question. The as far as the maps are concerned, each square is 5 foot, right?
Correct.
Yes.
Okay, just
Yeah,
checking.
every square is going to be a 5-foot square.
Well, I was just making sure I remembered correctly.
Yep.
But dynamic is going to be the one that I use the most because it's a lot more versatile as far as me being able to move maps around or import custom maps. If I have something very specific that's 100% hand drawn, for example,
Right.
I can hand draw something that one of your characters has in their pack, and I tell you, you pull this hand drawn map out of your pocket, and you're looking at it, and you're trying to figure out where you are. I'll have the world map up for everybody to see. Everybody that's watching the stream, they'll be able to see the map. You'll be looking at your hand drawn one and trying to find a marker that is also on the world map to
That's
try to kind of
crazy,
figure out
dude.
where you're at.
That's awesome. So, like, if you put tokens, then you're the only person that can move them, obviously, because you're screen sharing. But, like, we tell you where we're going to move, and, like, so we'll say, for instance, if I say I'm going to move 15 feet or 3 squares to the right, or how would we word that in your preference?
So whatever direction your character is facing, basically you're going to tell me if your character is facing up, down, left, or right.
Okay.
That way I can make sure the token's facing in the correct direction. And then from there, you're going to say this many squares forward, up, or down.
Okay.
So wherever your token is, you can say diagonally to the right 5 squares.
Okay, because you can run in a diagonal.
Yeah, diagonally up 5 squares or diagonally down to the left 5 squares. Or you're going left 5 squares, up 4 squares. Just whatever direction you want to move, make sure you're saying if it's up, down, and if it's a diagonal or a straight, diagonal left up, or diagonal left down, or just left. Same with the right.
Got you.
That way I'm actually moving your tokens exactly in the directions that you're saying you're moving.
That's a good call. I like that. That's dope, dude.
I will also have tokens or characters placed on the map for your NPC enemies. So if you're in a room and
Or what if there's
enemies,
what if there's people that aren't enemies, like
I'll have all your NPCs. If you're in, let's say you're in a crowded tavern,
Right.
and the tavern can fit 50 people, and it's at max capacity when you guys walk in, I will have 50 individual tokens
Dude, that's awesome.
in that tavern to show how crowded it is.
That's fucking badass. I'm pumped about that shit, dude.
Now, when I was doing the ship, were you able to hear the ocean?
No.
No?
Well, if it was there, because I have other music playing.
Okay, Andrew,
I didn't hear anything.
you didn't hear it? Okay. So it may not transfer the audio then.
Which is fine,
Yeah.
because I could or I could always put on sounds.
Well, like for when you guys are going into a tavern, we're gonna need tavern samples.
Yeah, because we can do that just
Talking
like
music in the background.
Yeah,
or
we
something
normally
like that.
pull something off of YouTube, and somehow it always matches the tone of wherever we're at. We don't know why.
It just happens to work out every single time.
Oh, we're at a very serious scene. Okay, let's put on a little bit of very serious but settled music.
Like I put on a 3-hour track for one, and the party came into a particular situation that happened to be ominous, and the music at the exact same moment just happened to match the tone of the scene.
Yeah.
bro.
But it falls in place all on its own 90% of the time. Every now and then you'll get an oddball like, that doesn't really match the tone, but run with it, you know?
That's pretty dope, though, dude.
So here's where we are right now. As far as, let's see, Access is the world. Elisalis is underwater. It's got the one building sticking up out like lighthouse. Column is the capital.
Callum?
Erendite. Callum.
Yeah.
I put column. That's an A. Callum is the capital of Erendite. Sylvestra is the duchy. That's the province that Zane is from. The Eden String Islands, and the island of Elion is where Turok is from. Turok fought with Orm Kelwin is the one who rescued Turok.
Okay.
And Turok fought the Black Campaign and joined the Circle of the Black Falcon as his order of paladins. Zane and Asher fought in the Battle of Trony Bay. Lavelle's hometown is Maygrove.
Right.
It's a military town because of all the money that your dad had invested. Alan and Ruda are two of the main people in this town that you're most familiar with. Both happen to be dwarves. Alan is a male dwarf scholar with white hair, bright green eyes. He always wears tailored clothes and has a silver holy symbol. He has been hunting the brigands that attacked his family years ago. And then Ruda, Oddfall daughter, it's such a hard name to pronounce, is a female dwarf paladin. She wears plate mail and her weapon is a rancier. And she has a white warhorse named Thanar, which...
And that's who?
That is Ruda. She's the local paladin.
Got you. That's the one. That's the one for our city, right?
Yes, and she fought in the Black Campaign. She's one of the survivors that Turok is actually very familiar with.
Got you.
They fought the same company. Brita is the local blacksmith, and the Red Cup is the beat-up dwarven tavern that is known for the secret doors that has the entrance to the aqueducts. It has a little over 60 rooms.
That's insane, priest.
Yeah.
So y'all's first session, it's not really going to be a flyby, but it's going to be a session.
Okay, so are you planning on getting into the aqueducts halfway through the session, or?
I'm looking to get you guys into the aqueducts. Not necessarily halfway. I'm going to try to get you in a little sooner than half, but there's a lot that. So for the 1st episode,
we'll have to do some exposition for the viewers and.
Yeah,
and for
there's
the
going to be a
players,
lot of
right.
stuff that we got going on with the viewers and everything. I'm going to have everybody do a character introduction. I think that would be appropriate for the first session. Name, class, where you're from, and a simple background. Just very basic introductions of your characters. And then we'll set the scene for where everybody is in the town. We'll let you guys more or less determine the interactions of what's happening in the town with your characters until I decide that it's time for that rush to the aqueducts. And once I introduce that scenario, you guys will know. That'll get you guys down into the aqueducts, and the aqueducts is going to be the beginning of your escape and your adventure.
Dude, that sounds awesome, dude. So it's not gonna be simple. It's gonna be like panic mode. Like,
Yes.
like I didn't know this journey was about to happen.
Yes. And I'm not telling you guys when it's going to happen until it's time for it to happen. So it's going to be a very inconvenient moment. I will promise you that.
Oh right, I'm good with it.
Alright. I'm probably gonna be on the shitter.
So, you guys are going to have legitimate panic mode.
Yeah, I'll be like, what's your character's name again? He said
Turok.
Turok. I was like, I don't know. I should know that. I played the games.
With 2 U's. Not Turok. Turok.
Yeah, but it was 2 R's, wasn't it?
No.
No, Turok was the game.
Okay.
Yeah.
Turok is his.
Yeah, I got you. I do remember the games though. I should remember that
Oh, yeah.
though.
They were
I'll be like, Turok, where are you, bro? We have to get the fuck out of here. Except I'll have to be like super serious. I'm not gonna be like, I'm gonna have to be in character for whatever's going on, obviously.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna hear a faint scream. I'm in the fucking shitter! What?
I'll be like, bro, you are fucking kidding me right now.
Pitch it!
I'll be like, dude, now is not the time for games. It's not the time for jokes. I'm gonna have to dig deep and get in character, like hardcore. Like, what would I feel in that situation? That is how I want to play this campaign.
Yeah.
So deep
Well,
in
there you
character.
go.
Regardless of where Turok is when that happens, he's gonna know once the situation kicks off that it's a serious situation. Right? The paladin in him is going to. It's time to get down to business, and you got to remember to play it that way, Andrew. This is a campaign that's going to be 100% in character. Well, not 100%, about 98%. Because everything that's happening in this campaign is the story. So basically, for the mentality of this game, it's going to be geared more towards let's make this story happen, and not all the shenanigans that we normally have.
Right.
Shenanigans can happen, obviously, because y'all's 2 characters have a habit of doing it. but even the shenanigans need to be kind of thought out.
Yeah,
That's the
like
best way to describe that.
yeah, well, definitely like because I would love to see everybody like super in character. Because I feel like that would just be way more fun to. Because I'm making VODs of these, by the way. I'm gonna be posting these on my YouTube channel. Edited down, higher quality VODs.
Speaking of, I still need to get with you about drawing my character. I have a couple of pictures that we can base them off of. I can send you.
Yeah, please do that and really explain.
I wonder. Let me see if I still have that one Minotaur that I showed you.
Well, and I still got that rough sketch of that one.
Yeah. Hold on a second. Photos. I know I have it because I keep it in my phone. I just gotta find it. That's not it. That's not it. That's not it. None of those. Where are you at? I know you're in my phone. Ba-da-da.
Da, 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 da.
Bro.
Ah. Oh, not that one. Wait. Is that it? Yeah, that.
My wife is cutting up right now. That is funny, dude.
Alright. Drew, I'm going to send it directly to you. This is the one I was trying to show you the other day.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Just change that axe out to a lance.
Add a shield.
Add a shield. And if you want to change up the horns, obviously. Because this isn't a true Minotaur. It is, but it isn't.
Yeah.
But this is Orin. This is what Orin Bloodhoof looks like. But you notice how he's not this massive, bulky Minotaur.
Right.
He's more slim and toned. But that's from being an albino. It's also what I'm going to be basing my cosplay off of. Someday, in the very near future, I will be cosplaying my very own character.
Dude, that's awesome, bro. I'm so pumped up about that. Like, I would love to make a cosplay for my character. That would be so dope.
I'm going to send it to you too, Ryan, just so you can see him. I don't have it on my computer, or I would just pull it up.
Alright, let's see if I can get her. I got it pulled up here. Oh, yeah, that's sick, bro.
That's my very first D&D character. That is Orin Bloodhoof.
That is the character that you live and die by.
Yes.
Yup.
I ran that character literally into godhood. He became the god of war
That's so sick.
by accident.
By accident.
It was literally by accident. So our party stumbled across two gods that were arguing, and in the heat of the moment, they transferred us into the arena of the gods.
Bro, that is hilarious.
And I happened to end up being toe to toe with Ares.
And You fought Ares and won?
with 3 hit points left. I rolled a nat 20 on a gore. I forget what the next thing that happened was, but he crit failed on something, and I was able to roll again, and I hit another nat 20, and basically...
It was the luckiest moment of your life, is what you're telling me.
Literally.
Yeah.
Like, I ended up pushing him into the wall of the Colosseum and pierced his heart.
Dude, that is, if that is not the most metal shit, that's a moment that probably lives rent-free in your head.
Oh, 100%.
Bro, that shit gotta be rent-free. Like, that's badass.
It was pure dumb luck.
I remember when we were all playing with Greg, I remember my character had a moment like that. I had a character named Fate, and he wielded dual longswords, and he had a magic shield, and that would come around and block attacks. And I remember we were in this city. Drew might remember this. There was this dude that shot an arrow at somebody, and I think he shot it at me, and I dodged it, and then I think it was Crystal. She was behind me, and I wanted to say she got hit, and I remember he said, yeah, and he ended up making his way up the stuff, and he climbed on top of the building, and I said, I want to go after him, and he goes, you're a fighter. I was like, is there anything I could do? It's gonna look around. What do I see? Can I go after him? He goes, I mean, roll an athletics check, and I rolled a nat 20. He goes, holy shit. So then he said my character jumped and kicked off the walls of the buildings in an alleyway and jumped up to the side, and then I hit him in the back of the leg and cut his Achilles tendon, and he turned around and he said something, and I remember I put my sword to his throat, and I was like, bro, you can't do this. You're not going anywhere. And he said something like foreboding, and then he just leans back and falls off the building and kills himself. It was so insane. I was like, I should not have gotten to the top of that building, but I did.
Right.
Because I was a tank.
You gotta love when those nat 20s just hit at the right moment.
Oh, dude, it crunched.
Makes the scene so much better.
Because he was like, no way. And I said, I scooted it forward, and I said, look. It was so good, dude. Oh, dude. It was at that moment I fell deeply in love with this game.
Right. Yeah, the epic timing of a good nat 20 always pushes your love of the game even further. And the epic failures. I've had a few epic fails that to this day I can do nothing but laugh about, because it was such a bad moment to roll a 1.
But you rolled
I
it.
recently had one of those.
He did.
That's so funny, dude. That's good shit, bro. Well,
well,
is that about it for?
that's it for tonight, because I've got everything I need now to rock and roll for the first, basically, couple of sessions, because you guys are definitely not getting through that. If you guys get through the aqueduct in the first session, it's going to be dumb luck.
Probably.
I'm just going to call that. Because that means you somehow managed to read the worst fucking drawing on the planet and figured out exactly where to turn and found the staircase to get the fuck out.
If I roll well, maybe we can.
It's not even a roll well thing. It's you're gonna have a hand drawn direction. Like, for example, I'm gonna give you an example.
I mean, I do have.
You're gonna have this.
Oh God, that's funny. Look, I'm gonna. I mean, to be fair, I do have proficiency in perception, so.
Which will help.
I don't have it in investigation though. I don't think. see.
For something like this, a skill called interpretation would come in handy.
Yeah, no shit. I think I forgoed that one because I decided to go with athletics and perception for my proficiencies. Let's see.
What tools are you proficient with?
Did we take that down?
I think so. Hold on a second. Actually, why am I don't know why I'm doing that. I know I can go. Oh, let's see.
I have proficiency
To that.
in acrobatics, and I have an increase to strength and intelligence, and I can speak giant, or in this case, not giant. It'll be what would be a good way to call that language? The language of well, it technically would be the language of the giants, but it was
Your language is.
It's-
Oh, you have dragon chesed. Oh, vehicles. You have a vehicle proficiency. You've got common and giant for your languages, which giant is what we were using for the 7.
wait. I have vehicle. Where you see that?
If you click on. Where did it go? So that little box in the bottom right of your character sheet, it's got like 9 boxes in a circle.
Oh yeah.
Click on that and click on proficiencies and languages.
Okay, I see.
And then scroll down. It tells you your armor, weapon, tool, and languages.
So that means if I find a motorcycle, I would be proficient in fixing and driving that said motorcycle. Dope, dope, dude. Because I was comparing my character to Dante from Devil May Cry. That it's even more accurate now.
Right?
Because originally he had one gun and a sword, but I chose to forego the gun for magic. But even still, it's like very Dante-like, which is dope because he's very acrobatic.
Yeah.
So I'm essentially playing Dante for my fucking character.
So martial weapons and simple weapons for your weapon proficiencies. So Aaron and I still need to get together when he's available, and he's going to help me get your starting equipment, because I just realized you don't have any equipment on your character sheet yet.
Oh, I'm glad we checking this.
Yeah, because your AC is only an 11, and that's because you don't have any armor on.
Yeah, I don't have any equipment.
So yeah, Aaron and I will get that taken care of, because I know he's got all the details on your sword, and I'm gonna have to custom make it. It's going to be a magical item,
Okay.
and then we'll get that added on there. Because you're gonna have your starting sword and then the one that he brings you.
Well, I remember you said you had the idea down. You haven't crafted the exact stats of it.
Correct, and that's what Aaron's gonna help me with.
It was the rune fire sword, I think you said.
Yes. And then, even though you're going to be wearing that coat, we still got to put some kind of armor on you. I'm thinking about doing a chainmail shirt that you wear under that jacket.
Basically my shirt that my character wears could be like Kevlar almost. Like it's
Yeah, so
it's like composite. You could call it composite. It's something that all the soldiers wear.
yeah, so you might have it'll be chain or it'll be plate. If I'm feeling generous, it might be even mithril.
Dope.
Judging by everybody's ACs, I might have to give you mithril.
So I don't get bodied.
Basically, yeah.
I mean, it would
Because,
make sense because I'm technically a soldier, not
Yeah.
not officially, but you know.
Hey, Drew, you might want to
Yeah.
change your character sheet to public. Because I can't pull up your character sheet at all.
Puddin.
Udan. Oh, I'm glad you said that. So, this is something everybody has to keep in mind. You guys are going to pronounce his name correctly until there's going to be a moment. I have not decided which session this is going to happen in yet. But there will be a moment when a guard is going to mispronounce his name and call him Puddin. And at that particular moment,
It sticks.
one of y'all, and I've already got my money on who it's going to be. I have an idea of which one of you is going to do it. But from the moment one of you starts calling him Puddin, that's going to be what everybody calls him from that point on. And he's already got it set for. He's going to naturally argue with you guys he's going to want to correct you every single time you call him Puddin.
Okay, so you talked to him about that, I guess.
Yep.
So
He loved it.
okay, like I think that is so funny. That to be honest, that kind of seems like something my character would call him out on. I'd be like, Puddin,
Yeah.
Puddin,
That-
Puddin.
I think it's either going to be you. It's either going to be Lavelle or Turan that does it first.
I'm gonna
It's
say
going to be one of you two.
Puddin, right?
It might be both of you looking at each other going,
Puddin,
Puddin?
Puddin. What up, Puddin?
Yeah.
I gotta think of a proper accent for my character. I'm gonna try to slink back on the country hick accent a little bit.
All right.
I'm gonna try.
Give
It's
a little bit of a farm boy accent.
yeah. It's I'm gonna try to give him a. I'm gonna try to give him more of a more punctual tone. Something a little more not hick.
Right. Just a little bit redneck, a little bit city.
Yeah, that would make sense.
Yeah. Well, shit. Me.
Yeah.
I'm literally a redneck that was raised in the city. I got a little bit of twang on certain words.
Dude, I've had fun tonight on this stream. We've been doing this for about 2 hours. I think that's a pretty good time for this. I'm going to run some Shin Megami Tensei before I get off of here. I'm going to try to run this boss once or twice and see if I can beat him. Because I leveled up a little bit and I changed my characters around. I'm going to see if I can come up with a strategy to beat this impossible motherfucker.
Well, best of luck to you on that. Drew, we pretty much
Yeah.
got everything worked out with you. I just need you to make sure to stretch out that backstory of yours a little bit with a little more detail and put that in your character sheet so I can look at it later. And I definitely need you to make your character sheet viewable to everyone so that I can actually look at it as the DM.
Say, mine's not even popping up in the room.
Oh wait, you don't have your character sheet yet because I need to import it. I'll take care of that.
Yeah.
And then Ryan, we're still going to be shooting for Wednesday night for all of us in Messenger to kind of get everybody on the same page so that they know where we're at.
Will everybody be able to access this?
No, but they will be able to access Messenger. So if you have a way to pull Messenger for your stream,
Hmm.
hold on, let me try something because I just thought about this.
So who's
I've got
struggling
my-
with this? Because I think I want to
Well,
say
Aaron and Jaboy.
I thought he had a PC.
Who?
Jaboy, he just got a PC built.
No, he's building. It's not built.
Oh, but he's got 2 weeks. How long does it take to build a PC, or you just ain't been working on it?
You got to be able to afford the parts.
Oh, so you don't have all the parts.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he lives in Texas, so he won't be able to. I'll tell you what I could do.
Oh, hey, okay. So check it out. This is how you pull it into your OBS. When you click for your sources, you click Add Source and select Application Audio.
Okay, let's see.
Or you might be able to do window capture and just capture the messenger window.
I put it under what?
It's going to be under your sources.
Okay.
Either window capture or audio.
Audio input capture
Yeah.
or output capture. Input would be my mic and stuff.
Let me go. I'm going to go to where to go? Window capture and messenger window. Is it going to show it though?
Yeah, it's showing it on yours.
But it's black. No, my messenger window is not black. Capture method, window. Oh, there it is. I had to change the capture method to Windows 10. So if you do window capture and set it to Messenger, and then in the settings, where it says capture method, put Windows 10, if that's what you're using. It'll pull up the entire Messenger. So if everybody's on video in Messenger, you can do it right through your OBS system.
Right on.
So we may actually be able to pull them in via Messenger until I can get the tablets to them.
Okay. Well, that sounds like a plan. We could work it that way. But we'll just have to mess around and figure that out before the stream. But yeah.
Yeah. I'll try to work something with Aaron Wednesday before we get on here and test it out with mine and make sure it actually works.
Well, that sounds like a plan to me.
Alrighty.
All right, boys. Well, I'll see y'all later. I hope y'all have a good night.
You too, man.
All right, peace.
Later.
Later, guys.
All righty. Sorry about that. Actually, I'm not sorry about it. That was very fun. But we're here, and we're going to try to fight this boss a little bit before bedtime. All right. Oh, I might need to cut my TV on, huh?
You've withstood the attacks of the fiends, and now you stand here before me.
That was weird.
For this feat, I shall grant you audience.
think I got the game up.
Alongside the Angel of Darkness, I lead the demons of chaos. I am Beelzebub, ruler of death and warden of souls.
I fought this guy before, and he wrecked me, dude. Wrecked
Here
me.
we have Lord Lucifer's favorite. I've heard much about you. With the power given to you by
I
Lord
didn't change my
Lucifer,
damn.
you are trying.
I didn't change my Magatama.
Correct.
Damn it. That'd be alright.
What? You didn't know? That's what the menorahs are for. When all the menorahs have been returned to their rightful places, a new demon of chaos will be born. I have no idea how he talked you into collecting them, but I must say, you're quite gullible. Remember this. The demons of chaos are all waiting for that moment. The moment
I do like the
when a
voice
new
acting in this one.
demon is born.
Oh, I skipped that. Lucifer will make his final decision.
The army of chaos will rise at his command to bring about that glorious event. I would gladly assist you. But you must first
Why does he look like
demonstrate
a vocalist in a band?
that you are worthy of my help. My true form is more suitable for this test.
I hope I can win, dude.
Now, prove your strength to me. Unleash the demonic power given to you by Lord Lucifer.
Here we go. We're gonna start off. Oh, by buffing my party.
Now, let us begin.
Oh, I thought I had somebody that could raise attack. Or am I tripping? So we'll do, Oh. I buffed the shit out of his agility. We're gonna do. See if we can beat this guy.
Feel my power, demi-fiend.
Alright. Oh, I haven't. Duh. Alright, let's see if I can, Alright. Drain some more magic from him. Alright. I wasn't paying attention to my health. I thought I was low. Alright. Alright, let's see. We're gonna do... so I can get another couple debilitates out of him. That way I don't not do damage. 500, not bad. I'm gonna make him waste his damn turns. We're gonna do debilitate, focus. Alright. Okay. Now we're talking. Mana drain. Please live. Who died? Okay. That's fine. Debilitate. That'll be fine. We're gonna do that's fine. Just rack it up. Bring everybody back to the top. Focus. Alright. Just keep attacking, boy. Let's see. Raise party's defense. Guy's rage. Did he dodge that? This bitch. That's fine. Is my character dead? Motherfucker. That sucks. Alright, let's try this. We're gonna do... Yeah, we're gonna get him in the party. Alright. Alright, a Mala link. It's hard. It's the insta kill that gets me. The insta kill gets me every fucking time. Alright. I didn't see it. Alright, here we go. I remember exactly how to get to this dude, too. Alright, let's see if I can beat this guy. And I've learned that you have to go through this on a new Kagatsuchi. Oh, I gotta walk for it to pass. I have to try to get this, dude. Alright, skill. Alright, we're gonna do this one. Let's see if I wish there was a skip cutscene option here. At least I can hold X and it just scrolls through it faster. Yeah, this dude's tough, man. It's that insta kill that gets me.
My true form is more suited for this test.
All right. Debilitate. Focus. Debilitate. Physical attack. Debilitate. Coming out the gate strong, boys. I'm about to fuck him up, bro. Debilitate. Okay, we're gonna do. Physical attack. More debilitate. Mana drain. Focus. Alright. We're gonna do fire. Boost everybody's attack. We're gonna bring your Lunger back. Alright. Motherfucker. Might as well just use. attack again. That's fine. Debilitate. Alright, we'll be doing focus. Alright, we're gonna do prominence again. We're gonna try to get. See if I can get him to forget about death flies. Fuck. Please don't kill me. Shit stresses me out. Lose his turn. Buff my attack this time. Keep focusing on damage. I gotta keep buffing myself, man. Alright, we'll do, what is this, 12? I'm gonna do mana drain. Focus. We're gonna do... heal. Okay, debilitate. Raise our attack. Keep him busy. Raise defense. Alright. Time to use another item. We're gonna do okay. Debilitate. Focus. I think I have it figured out. Prominence again. That's fine. We'll do raise attack. That's fine. Debilitate. Guy raise. I fucking did it. 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 I did it. I did it. I did it. Fuck him. Jesus Christ, that was hard. That was way hard, bro. That was not my first try. It was my second try on stream. It was honestly probably like my 7th try. I had to go change my party and fuse a bunch of demons and try to figure out. I think I already have his ability. LOL. So you're wondering why I'm running around in circles. It's because it has to be at a full Kagetsuchi to get the best shit out of the chests. 3 diamonds. Strength incense. Hell yeah. Magic incense. That's what I'm talking about. Strength incense, magic incense. I don't even, yeah. So that's not the end of this dungeon? Oh, nice. It's not cursed anymore. You should look for the star key. It can unlock the golden doors. It's somewhere in this labyrinth where it used to be cursed. There's another demon who knows where it is. If you can get the star key, maybe you can make it to the bottom. Alright, so I have to look through the labyrinth. Okay, that's fine. Death Stone, that's good. Can't use my fucking map. The phase of Kagatsushi determines where you'll end up, so you can only return to the entrance. I wonder if the star key is down here or if I'm gonna need it. No. I just can't believe I beat him. Polar Knights, good morning. Running Man, what's up, man? Yeah, we the first part of the stream we did some more discussion on D&D. What's going on, man? I think you need to activate the switch over there to continue. It looks like you can get to the other side from the Kalpa above, so why don't you wait, what? It looks like you can get to the other side from the Kalpa above, so why don't you try to make your way across? Okay. I think that's the way out. What's going on, Polar Knights? Welcome to the stream. I'm glad to see you here. Tetraha Rock? Tetraja? Alright. So we'll have to go above. As above, so below, they say. Alright, yeah, I already read what he said. So, the phase of the moon, this is phase 6. This is a prison for souls. Once you're inside, you can never get out. If you do find a way out, please let me know. The guy said, never turn left. Just look at me, I'm going absolutely nowhere. I can't use my fucking map. Of course I can't. He said, don't go left, just go straight. I'm tripping. Is this important? What the fuck? It's such a hard labyrinth. Alright, whatever. I'm going through these doors. I'm turning left all the way around. I beat the devil. I ain't worried about it. I'm not gonna lie, I'm lost as shit though. You got lost in the prison. Do you think he can find his way out of here? I don't know. He'll probably give up and then run home and cry about it. Come on, he can't do that. Think about it. How can he run home if he doesn't know where the exit is? Oh, that's true. So this poor demon's lost and he's all alone? How sad. Hey, you there. If you want to go home, head north. You'll find your way out of here eventually. Go north? Okay. Oh, you're so close. You're bound to find the exit any minute now. Which way is it? North and south? East or west? Good luck finding it. By the way, I know exactly where it is. If I just run... Don't get too close. It's dangerous. Just kidding. You think this is the exit? There was a guy who escaped from here with something he called the afterlife bell. He was saying that the bell was the power to resurrect the dead. That's true. I wonder if he's come back to life in a cemetery somewhere. So that's how you get back. Okay, so I need to go. "12 meters of eternity." That's fine. I'm just trying to figure out where the heck I'm going. I'm lost. I guess now's a good time to look around here. Is this... The curse has been lifted. That means the wicked king has been defeated. But who could it have been? Was it you, was it? It was me. It was me. It's natural for every... Yeah, I don't need to get healed. I'm good. I'll come back to you when I run out of magic to stop hiding. Alright. Let's see. Run, run. Okay. I'll find it eventually. They have been using the shafts that connect the Kalpa. I heard that your innate abilities such as your agility and strength affect your performance in there. If you plan on collecting Maka in there, then you might want to train yourself first. Huh. See, that is interesting. Oh, I'm so in love with our leader. Who is he, guys? Sorry, I can't give out his name to strangers. He's such a man of nobility. We call him the Lord of the Flies. Can't stop thinking about him. Well, I beat his ass earlier, so... This is one heck of a labyrinth, wouldn't you say? If you have any death stones in your possession, you can call forth the deaths that you have conjured to create new demons. It all depends on the light of Kagutsuchi, though. Interesting. Pretty strong. I'll sell you something special. Interesting. Here's what I'm selling. A demon that wields an assortment of powerful, wicked attack spells. Charming and dependable companion. A master 50,000 Maka. I'll take him. I have to get that chest in a minute, I guess. Let's see. Where the frick am I at? It's too late to be doing labyrinths. Well, I could go down there. was cursed in here earlier. Damn. Alright. That's a lot of money. Huh? Damn. That's a lot of money. Alright, well, the hidden walls, apparently. Here lies the Spectre. Here lies Sakahagi. Yep, he's dead. I killed both of them. Poor guys. How did the Spectre get a grave in here? That's my question. Hey, have you been through the 12 meters of eternity yet? It can take you different places like the vault or the maze, but I'm warning you, don't go through when Kagetsushi shines his weakness. Why? What do you mean, why? If you wander into the Wicked King's room, you won't come out alive. Well, news for you, homie. I done did and done made it. Dude, I'm finding all kinds of good stuff in here. Any more hidden walls? Alright. So I'm gonna have to go to that other room. At least I explored up here. I didn't find any star key though. That's the way out. That's the wrong way in general. It's this way. Oh, boys. Oh. Bro, I am like dying. These lights are cooking me. Let's see. I'm trying to, so I'm not staying up all night. I'm about to get a map of this place, just so I can see where I'm going. stupid. I'd have been here all night. I'm glad I looked that up, dude. I'd have been here all night. It's not even in this Kalpa. I wasn't paying attention. My character's gonna be dead by the time I get back in here. Alright. Let's see if I can, get back. Use the... It says, don't go down the ladder. Instead, use the warp point. Return to the entrance of the fourth Kalpa. Drop down. This is the first one. Yeah, I'd have never figured this out tonight. I'm glad I looked that shit up. Because, funny guys. Alright, I'll tell you something you might want to know. My drinking buddy is somewhere up in Tokyo getting hammered. He's got the key that opens the golden doors. So I have to go find. I had to talk to him to make his drinking buddy appear. Oh no, that's the wrong way. Almost went further down. I wish I had a fucking magic spell to take me out of here. I don't think I'm gonna be able to yeah, I ain't gonna be able to finish this. My migraine's starting to kick my ass a little bit. I'm starting to get super tired. It feels like I'm dehydrated, but I know I've had enough water. I don't know what's going on. Save the game. We have to save the game. Monolink. Where the Demi-Fiend was born. No. To Ganza. Link. While I'm here, might as well. Win in Genza, as they say. I had to talk Tell old boy to get this dude to respawn. Oh, you again. What the? Star key? I drank the damn thing. Or I might as well have. I sold it to a curious mannequin, see? I needed the money with my room being raided and all the booze helps. A curious mannequin. There's only one curious mannequin that I know. The most curious mannequin of them all. And I know exactly where to find him. Asakusa. I'm new here, so I don't know the details, but I heard this place was bustling with mannequins just a short while back. You would be correct. They were all fucking obliterated. Dude, I've been using that's like my most used spell in this game.
Welcome.
I got this from a demon for 60 Maka the other day. It's called the Stark 60 Maka. I'm only interested in man-made items, so I'll give it to you if you'd like. You want it? Yeah. Okay, then here you go.
That's what I'll do.
Enjoy the rest
What
of
do you
your-
want? Well.
Yeah, what you got? I'll buy something from you.
Hmm. Oh. Yeah. Well. Hmm. Oh. Yeah. Well. What do you want? Well. I'll.
Wait, I didn't read that. What did he say?
Welcome. Well. What do you want? That's right. What do you want? That's right. What do you want?
Did you say I have enough tickets? Alright. Let's make one final little push there. Oh. Boom. There we go. A model link. Okay. My brain is about to explode. It's bad that I have this place memorized. Because I had to go through it every time old boy killed me. Dude, talk about handy. Oh, I have to go to the... I have to go to the third Kalpa. Tried to punch it, I knew they was coming. Like one right here. All right, I'm almost there. this dungeon freaked me the hell out. Because in this dungeon, Dante was chasing me. And that dude is scary as hell, bro, because he'd show up and he would kill whatever member of your party you have with the least HP, he'd murder. Or, not least HP, but whatever level. Like the lowest level character in your party, he would just murder. Insta-kill. Like, he was nasty, bro. Oh, here we go. A float ball. Yay! Please don't make me. It's gonna make me. That's so fucking annoying. Okay. Might as well just go out the freaking. Alright, we're gonna do this twice, and then I'll be at the what I assume is the end of the dungeon. Down the winding hole. Watch it be the wrong fucking hole. That'd be my luck. I'd be like, it's bedtime. I couldn't remember if anything was at the bottom. Almost there, boys. Almost there. Alright, let's see what this thing has to say. Damn loud.
At last, you have restored all of the menorahs to their rightful places. I promised earlier that I would answer all of your questions, sparing no detail. It may have occurred to you that the menorahs were not, in fact, stolen. In truth, my master gave them to those whom he deemed worthy. I must apologize for not being honest with you, but there is a reason. If you listen to what I have to say, I am sure you will understand. The forces of light and darkness have fought throughout the universe, even beyond the flow of time. Their battles have affected every living being in existence. Demons and humans are no exception. They have simply been cogwheels in the infernal machine called war. And the war still rages on, even as we speak. However, one individual vowed to put an end to this eternal war. He decided to create a demon of chaos, one that would inherit his will and enter the final battle against the forces of light. The fiends were prepared for the creation of that demon. He believed that by challenging and overcoming death, the demon would become the fruit of destruction, the black hope that we had awaited for so long. That is what he and my master planned. The fiends and the labyrinth of Amala were ordeals meant to test you. One fiend challenged you, unaware of the truth, while another fiend fell to you, dreaming of a future of chaos. Yes, this was all in preparation for the final battle. You have vanquished all the fiends, and now here you stand, just as he hoped, a demon with the strength to become the champion of chaos. So, will you lend your strength to us, for the sake of all who live in darkness? I cannot force you to help us. If you choose to walk the path of a human, then there is no need for you to return here. But if you have doubts about the laws of the universe, about fate, or the providence of the Absolute One, then you should come to us at the very bottom of the labyrinth. There, you shall be born again as a full demon, body and soul. Let me conclude by telling you about a human who has crossed your path, one who is drifting, being kept alive by fate. It is my master's wish that you listen before deciding upon a path to take.
Damn, dude.
The man I am referring to was known as Hijiri in your previous world.
Oh shit.
He died, but as fate would have it, he carried on in the Vortex world. Think back to when you first met him, to when the conception occurred. Hijiri shared the fate of all the others who perished in the dawning chaos. As he was heading to the hospital where you already were, the conception began. And did it not seem odd to you that he was in the Vortex world, unaffected, unchanged? It was all because of the mortal sin which he committed.
What was that?
He was a being toyed with by fate, denied the respite of death, and condemned to carry the burden of atonement forever.
No shit.
His punishment was to see with his own eyes all that happens in the world, to record the balance of events through all the ages. A task as endless as scooping water out of the sea with a cup. He was condemned to wander the infinite span of time. Man can change the course of his next life by virtue of his karma, but that privilege was taken away from Hijiri. Though his body may perish, his soul will remain unsaved. He must continue on with his task. He lives a cursed, eternal life, just like a demon. Watch and record the history of the world. Witness the entirety of the endless war between order and chaos. That is your punishment for your unforgivable sin.
What did he do?
Do you understand now? By the will of Amala, he was given a life of torment, and emerged in the Vortex world without realizing that he had died. Soon after, your paths crossed again. That is probably because you have the potential to affect the course of the new world. So by accompanying you, he has unknowingly been fulfilling his destiny. Tragically, he has no memory of his sin, his punishment, or even his death. He believes that he survived the conception, and has acted accordingly. As for the result of his efforts, you already know the outcome. In the body of a mannequin, Hijiri challenged those vying for creation. And he lost his body once again. He is now on a journey to a new land of suffering, but his will can never be freed, and his sin never redeemed.
What was his sin?
Do you want your life to be predestined as well? Or would you rather choose your own actions? If you do not wish to be ruled by destiny, if you would prefer to walk with demons on a new, untrodden path, then please, come visit my master. You can open the door ahead with the menorah I gave you. Will you come meet my master? Then, we will be waiting in the deepest part of the labyrinth. I will open the way to the last door. Please use the menorah and come see us. We look forward to seeing you soon. Until then...
That's quite the Lord dump, huh? And I think with that, boys and girls, that tripped me out. I wasn't expecting this stuff to come from behind me. The Menorah of Sovereignty. I just have to save the game, because if the game crashes, because the game has crashed a few times, if the game crashes right now, I'm gonna cry. Almost there. Just gotta make it. Alright, boys. I'm gonna call it here, bro. I'm tired as hell. I know my wife's probably waiting on me. She's probably sleeping, to be honest. But just know, I love y'all, and I hope y'all have an awesome night. And I will see y'all on Wednesday. Y'all have a good night.